Hey fellow geeks and Cobra Kai enthusiasts, it's Ruben here from the Ruby Tuesday, and today I'm diving into the grand finale of Netflix's Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3. So buckle up, because this review is packed with nostalgia and a few crane kicks of humor. Firstly, a journey through the dojo, Season 1 to 6 quick recap. Let's rewind the tape, shall we? Cobra Kai kicked off by reigniting the legendary rivalry between Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso. Over 6 seasons, we've seen the rise and fall of dojos, the clash of karate philosophies, and enough teenage drama to rival a high school prom. From the resurrection of Cobra Kai to the transformation of Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang, the series has been a roller coaster of roundhouse kicks and redemption arcs. So we get to the final showdown, Sekai Taikai Tournament. Season 6, Part 3 brings us to the prestigious Sekai Taikai Tournament in Barcelona. The stakes higher than a crane kick to the face. Our young fighters are put to the ultimate test, representing their dojos on a global scale. And then we get to the cheese, cringe, and karate. Cobra Kai has always walked the fine line between heartfelt drama and cheesy nostalgia. In these final episodes, the series leans into the roots, delivering moments that are both cringeworthy and enduring. It's like a vintage video game. Sure, the graphics are dated, but the gameplay is timeless. Senseis and students, the evolution of combat. Our veteran senseis, Johnny and Daniel, show signs of wear, their fights reflecting the toll of time. Enter Sensei Wolf, whose dynamic presence injects new life into the dojo. However, it's the younger fighters here who steal the spotlight, and rightly so. Their battles brimming with energy and passion. It's filmed well to show us their talent and the youth they have. The torch is clearly being passed on to a new generation. However, the final season's release strategy is a crane kick to the face. One of the biggest missteps in Cobra Kai's final season was Netflix's decision to break it up into 3 parts. While I get the idea of stretching out the hype and giving fans more time to soak in the action, the reality is it hurt its viewership. Cobra Kai has always thrived on binge watching, with fans devouring entire seasons in a weekend. But with the staggered release, particularly this way of 3 parts, the momentum suffered. So by the time Part 3 rolled around, the online buzz has cooled, casual viewers has probably moved on, and the hype didn't quite hit the fever pitch that a single drop season would have. Imagine building up for a tournament and then being told you have to wait 3 months until each round. It kind of kills the flow. That being said, the diehard fans did stick around, and those final episodes, for me at least, delivered the high-stakes, nostalgia-packed battles we've been waiting for. So the build-up of 6 seasons and the first 2 parts kind of ran out of steam when Netflix split the series into 3 parts. But I'm here to say, after having caught up with Cobra Kai and then watched the new episodes, I'm very glad that I did pick this up again. They've managed to balance the heart and soul of what made the first 2 seasons great on YouTube, and then was obviously bought by Netflix. And there's this balance of nostalgic people that we've seen across the franchise come and play respect, not in a completely cheesy way, but in a way that makes sense for the characters to appear in this series, which was a lot of fun to see all those faces that we've seen throughout the series and the movies come to full fruition, or full circle really, and put to bed this story that's been brewing since the first original Karate Kid movie. There's also some CGI here that I wasn't expecting to be as good as it is, particularly in a character that I wasn't particularly expecting to see. And I have to say, Disney need to sit up and look at the CGI, because it's on par compared to their live action or what they make people look like. You know, when they're doing de-aging technology, I thought this was excellent. You still notice it, and you know it's not real, but you also realize how close it is to being perfect. That's where we're at with the technology. So I didn't mind it. I gave it a pass. I do give this series quite a bit of a pass when it comes to nostalgia, because I am from that era. I grew up watching these Karate Kid movies, and I still consider myself to be a bit of a lost boy. Never quite growing up, still loving all the geeky and nerdy things. So this is who this series is for. From that generation, but then we have combined the new generation. We've watched these characters grow massively over the 6 seasons, from the people that they were when they walked into Cobra Kai's dojo, not really being able to be outspoken enough to say their names, to Hawk, as what we see him in the later seasons, to actually being confident in teaching discipline. The themes that this show exudes are brilliant, but the nostalgia for my generation will absolutely stick with you. And I feel like in a few years' time, the binge-worthiness of watching all of them together are going to be a lot of fun. For those critics that take this series apart, I think you're coming at this with all the wrong perspective. I know it's not the greatest series ever made. I know it's not the best martial arts ever made. No. But it balances that nostalgic drama with cringy fight sequences at time from my senseis, and then yet it has a lot of heart that makes you keep watching. And I think they nailed it in these last episodes. Cobra Kai's final chapters deliver a kick of nostalgia, a punch of fresh energy, and a healthy dose of cheese that fans have come to love. While some moments may include a cringe or two, it's all part of the charm that made this series a knockout success. I give Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3 3.5 out of 5 Nicolas Cages.
You got one.
Remember folks, whether you're striking first or showing no mercy, keep it geeky and stay awesome. Before I go, let me know which is your favorite Karate Kid movie and who are your favorite characters in Cobra Kai. Let me know in the comments. Till next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.